Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome to another day on Yard Podcast. I go by the name of FREDDY. I'm here with my brothers. Happy New Year, wherever you're watching us from Ghana, from Africa, from Jamaica, Caribbean, United States, China, Ching Chong, everywhere. Welcome to the number one podcast in New York, and I go by the name of FREDDY. I'm here with my brothers. Yo, shout out Machiavelli. How you doing, my bro?
I'm doing good, my brother. Can't complain. How you doing yourself?
Yeah, chilling. It's cold as hell, bro.
Motherfucker, niggas break city, you hear me? Niggas break outside.
Yeah, and it's cold in the east side, but I think in the west side there's a fire outbreak in California. What's your thoughts on that?
Man. Listen, man. My sympathies and condolences to to whoever that's out there that, lost family, house, whatever the case might be. It's crazy out there, like it's no joke, like people already out there losing it. You know what I mean? Or if you got family out there, try to reach out to them. You got friends out there, try to reach out to them. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy out there, man.
Yeah, and I heard people even tweeting and all of that saying this looks like an apocalypse. You understand? I haven't watched that movie, but that caught my attention.
Yeah,
I was like,
definitely, yeah,
this
definitely,
serious.
definitely. That's what it is. Cause I seen the news. I've been following it. It's bad. Like
It is. I saw the pictures. It's
right,
bad.
like the flame. It's like it's burning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like everything is literally burning
Down.
down the floor. So it's like it's pretty bad, man.
Yeah. Let me go to DJ Solo. Yeah, Spain, the number one DJ in New York. You know what? If you're having a party, if you're having a wedding, you're having a funeral, you're having a divorce party, everything, link up with DJ Solo, number one DJ. And you're a musician, you want your sound to be heard, you want your music to be heard, link up with DJ Solo and come to Yard Spain and have a time with him. Yo, what's up? What's going on, my brother?
We chilling. We chilling. Nothing bad, nothing crazy. It's just the weather and how things are going. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, we cool.
Yeah, I've been hearing a couple of stuff about your show. People are telling me that your show is buzzing. Tell me a little bit about your show.
My show is not. It's kind of like me backing these artists that we have out here. Backing them, pushing them, and then trying to let people know who they really are and what they do and what they bring to the people. Because we have most of the artists that most of our people don't really know and haven't seen before. So I'm doing this just to push and help them.
Yeah, and I really fuck with that. On Yard Sport, you can Yard Podcast, you can curse out. Feel free and say it, but I really fuck with the thing you're doing. You and my brother Machiavelli, African with Attitude. Now, let the people know what African with Attitude is all about.
Yes, sir. So basically, it's basically the same thing as the Spain. Basically, we just giving the artists and entrepreneurs the opportunity for them to be heard. Like he said before, we have a lot of artists, a lot of entrepreneurs that people don't even know of them.
Mm.
So we feel like by us giving them the platform, they will have the opportunity to be not just heard with people within our hood or our neighborhood community, stuff like that, but outside of the what I mean, the our surrounding as well too. So basically that's what it is. We just promoting people, letting people know about the artists, and the funny thing is most of those people happen to be our brothers and sisters. So it's just another form of us helping them to be recognized by other people.
Yeah, and I really like what you guys are doing. I
Thank you,
like
thank you.
how you want to take African entertainment, not just African entertainment, but every entertainment to another level. I really support that. And you know what? There are some people who are really, really, really invested. And we have a brother in the building. Yo, Key Nation. Yo, welcome to your podcast. This is your first time coming on board. And this brother has a studio, actually, a recording studio. And when you're talking about talent and everything that you guys want to push, most of these guys record in his studio. right here in the Bronx, and we in his studio right now. So really, 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 we just want to take this opportunity to welcome him on the Yard Podcast and really ask him this. Yo, bro, Tree Nation, tell us the whole idea, the whole picture of you going to recording, studio recording, and all of that.
Yo, first of all, man, I gotta give thanks and praises to all my family, the cameramans, and everybody. Just it's nice being here. You know, so I just take this opportunity so we could all just be hang out, and then it's just a fun being here. So that's what I could say, and we all here, and we live life, and then I just trying to make it, so we all put it together, so we all make it right. So since you're here and I'm here, and we put it together and make everybody networking,
Yeah.
then that's what the whole
So
thing is about.
how long have Tree Nation been in existence? Your recording studio and all of that, and what's the dream that you want to see Tree Nation and your recording studio in the next 5 years?
Oh, I mean, this is real, real, real. It's investment. You know what I'm saying? This is real investment. It's not about just like talk, but it's just opportunity. Just we it just it's a hood and it's a Bronx. We're trying to make it. So I can't really say that much. But since we start making the project and I'm supporting and where y'all coming from,
Yeah.
we just push it together and everything. You know what I'm saying? Then we just make things better.
All right, so that's Tree Nation, the president and the owner of Q Records. He has a recording studio. If you're an artist, if you're a sound engineer, if you need a place to record your project and everything, just link him up right here in the Bronx. Can you give your number out right now in case somebody wants to link you up?
Oh, right now you could just get the numbers. Everybody know that number already, but it's gonna be 347. If you're from the BX, XS, on the Vaz where we at, so you can't complain. So it's 347. You already know the 819 and the Cinco Ocho Nueve. If you're from the BX and we all put together, 347-819-5589.
All right, so that's the Tree president. Now let's go to now before we go to the topics that we're about to discuss today. I heard there was a fire outbreak in Ghana too. My producer just told me, and my bad that I didn't remember that. Did you have any thought on that? Well, how serious was that? And how was it going?
It was pretty bad. From my understanding, it was pretty bad because I seen like pictures and videos and stuff like that. Cause you gotta understand like the buildings, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like they made of not like bricks and stuff like that. They made of like So I think it's not really that strong. So because of that, you can actually see the ashes and stuff like that from the trees and everything. So it was flat. I mean, like I seen like like old ladies, people crying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. But my concern is like what really happened. Like I did a lot of research and know that I reach out to a lot of people, and from my understanding, I mean it's crazy.
It's political. I heard it's political.
Right. From my understanding is that supposedly the government or somebody has something to do with that.
You can't trust politicians in Africa.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, but you have something to say on that?
Oh, for me, I know it's kind of like something that happens every year in the world. So because it happened 2020, 2023, and then it happened this year. It's just for them to do. They do it just clear their debt and all that, and then restart everything. Because you can't tell me like it's not something that you just sit down and then be like, oh, why? And how would the whole market burn? You feel me? And then they're telling us that the fire. I heard someone say in the video
the thing is, the place is a wooden place.
I understand you, but fire service was there.
Once the fire starts, it's easy to stretch out because the wooden and they sell clothes. Most of them are.
That's the news, but I heard that
You're talking about
when they came,
the fire break in Kankaman.
when they came, they were trying to protect the bank. So they were just standing by the bank and then pouring water on one side, just one side, and then the market was just
Shout out
So
to Ghana
it's
Fire
just
Service. Shout
like
out to Ghana Fire Service
they
for protecting
protecting the
where the
money.
money is. Shout out to you. We love you all. Yo,
Yeah,
let's go to
yeah,
the topics.
that's what it
Let's go
is,
to the
though.
topics. Let's go straight. And I want to start with you, Bim. I know how you love Stonebwoy. You've been on stage with Stonebwoy, performing with him, dancing, and all of that. I know how you really, really fuck with Stonebwoy in the Bim Nation. Now, what was your thought when he came out to, let me call it quote unquote, rant on an interview when he said, even called Shatta Wale's settings man and all of that? What was, as a Bim fan, how did you see it? Did you see it as an opportunity to just make the internet waves, or is something that's it's wrong for him to do?
Listen, it's not wrong. There's nothing wrong about what he did. Cause it's like you being a little kid going to school and then someone bullying you, and then you tired of the bullying,
Hmm.
and then you retaliate. So how is that wrong? There's nothing wrong about it because it's not the first time that Shatawale have come out to say things about Stonebwoy and other artists, right? And even before the last time, it was like last year May, he came out clear to make a what do you call it, um, a business. I would say I would say business because whatever someone choose to wear or choose to do is what they entitled to, right? So you can sit down and talk about someone's fashion and what someone is doing. If I have to perform and take $1 and have 2,000 people coming to my show, and you trying to take 2 million and having 10 people coming to your show, that's you and that's me. That's the difference, right? So Stonewall took to him like, you know what? I've been quiet for so long, and he said it. His wife been trying to calm him down, not to react to stuff that sometimes becoming online. But then this time he was like, I feel baby. Mami too long back when she me use my dream them who told me. That's what he did. So there's nothing wrong. Because if Shatta can go and tell someone that like I saw Kitty performing and then the girl was there and the girl was like the same way you said you if someone say you're going for a sentence, bro, it's already it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Everybody need to rant once in a while in their life. Probably the same way you rely to get a girl, not to do so. The same way you gotta like everybody gotta rant and blunt. Like, you gotta do it. And so all I've done that more than every artist in Ghana. So why are they worried? Why is it a problem if Stonebwoy is saying this?
Yeah, for me, when Stonebwoy was talking as a person who loves entertainment, I was like, yo, this is good for the headlines. You understand? And in the showbiz, it's all about being in the mainstream media, because now guess what? When you keep quiet for a little time, by the time you come back, somebody have overtaken you, because now these kids consume music in a fast pace, and whoever is trending is what they listen to actually. So Mark, let me come to you. When you heard as Stonebwoy, I know how you love Stonebwoy because you love Samini, and you loving Samini, you love Stonebwoy. You watching Stonebwoy go on a rant, how did you feel? Did you feel like so it's just one of them things, as Bim is saying?
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, I really didn't feel no type of way. I was with him 100%. Like like my brother said earlier, it's like a little kid being bullied, and then nigga, you get tired. You know what I mean? I felt like he honestly, like he really didn't say nothing wrong. I feel like he was just saying how he felt.
Uh-huh.
So, listen, the man said how he felt. That's all that matters.
Tree Nation, you think say your mind speak what they feel, or it was unnecessary? It wasn't needed because at that time your man was going to Jamaica to be on a show, that Vibes Cartel show. Your man has been invited. The timing, people are talking about the timing. You should have waited for your man to go come, or you should have done it a long time. Not even a day before a performance in Jamaica, you're not coming out to even say that, oh, it's a curtain raiser. Do you think, like my brothers are saying, showbiz?
Hey, music is music. Life is what you make it. So if you feel like you really want to do what you want to do, you do what you want to do. Ain't nobody gonna stop you because it's network and it's music. Because at the end of the day, I think I can tell how he feels, and I can tell how other one feels. But they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because for him to say he's a setup, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. And then you can't roll with somebody who's a setup. You know what I'm saying? Where we from?
Nah, he didn't say setter. He said he's a sentence man. When they say
Right.
somebody's a sentence man, he
What you mean sentence, man? Like I don't get it. Like
sentence man like he's probably faking something that it's not there.
Right.
You understand?
he's what faking?
Faking like somebody is just faking.
Oh, so then that's not good. Who's faking is that's a snitch right there. If somebody's faking.
But
Real
the
talk.
question is,
Because I don't know. Okay, real talk. I don't know what he means by what he said. What you just said is a sentence, right?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what the definition, what he's trying to mean by what he
Like,
is
you know,
proclaiming. Trying
He
to.
always brag over something that he doesn't have sometimes. You feel me?
Oh,
That's
he
what,
brags
that's
on
what
something.
he's trying to say.
It's like, man,
Like
he said he bought Rolls Royce.
Your man bought a Rolls Royce.
And the Rolls Royce never came to Ghana, but he came to the US and then sat in the Rolls Royce and then took pictures. You know, so that's something like,
Yeah, so
like
that's
wow.
no boy said that. Oh, so you claim you bought Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce never came to Ghana. You went to the United States, rather sat in the Rolls Royce, took videos in the Rolls Royce, and that right there is settings. You understand? And that's why
So right now you mean trying to say he don't have a Rolls Royce and
but probably bragging. You understand? And according to Shatta from his camp, they said, "Hey, guess what? That Rolls Royce is mine." And guess what? It will soon be in Ghana. So all SM fans, finger crossed. We're still waiting for the Rolls Royce.
This thing it's been like 2 years now. Niggas talking about Rolls Royce. He came here last 2 years. He was here last 2 years, right? He came last 2023.
And bought a white Rolls Royce.
He was here. He said he bought a Rolls Royce.
White
Beyond you.
Yeah.
And so why is still now? It's been 2 years, man.
So maybe the Rolls Royce, that white Rolls Royce is the one.
Because he said it before that
when he
video.
comes to America.
And you know what's funny? He said it before that video even got his Rolls Royce. He said it before that video bought his Rolls Royce here, and that's what shipped to him.
Okay.
So you know, maybe he doesn't have money to put that Rolls Royce on
Okay,
that
so
side.
that, guess
But I
what?
don't know what's
Guess
going
what?
on there.
Guess what? Shatawale. Me, I don't say you get Rolls Royce. I don't say you just bought a black Rolls Royce. I don't say you ship up. Me, I don't say he will come Ghana. His all enemies of my eye
Now
die.
the name is Settings Nation. It's not SM fans no more. Settings
So now
Nation.
let's go straight to the Vibes Cartel performance. Vibes Cartel coming out of jail. The energy he brought. You watched the show.
right.
I watched every bit of it, and I still watch it anytime I go home. I replay it, and I love it.
Dope.
Now, anything you have to say about it?
Dope. You know what I mean? It was great. Tens up. Everything about it was excellent.
10-10.
10-10. Everything.
Well,
Know what I mean?
you gotta say
Only
something,
thing-
man. Bro. You gotta say what's going on, man.
I take that back. Everything was great. Everything was 10-10. But the only situation that up to today, I still feel like people are still talking about it. And me being from Ghana, I still had a little situation with the whole situation where, when Shatta when he went on his knees and stuff like that. But like I said, everything was great. The performance was great. Whoever he had on stage, everybody did a great job. It was awesome.
So your problem is he nailing.
Just that, not just me. I think everybody else, feels some type of way about that.
So what sincerely, apart from everybody feeling that type of way, from you, what do you think is the problem with it?
For me, I feel like he up there already. You know what I mean? He being recognized by this person who he also look up to, right? So I feel like if how everybody's saying it was a way to to look up to him or to tell him thank you or gratitude, whatever. I feel like he should have did that in the back, as a man to man. So I feel like him doing that was my problem.
He doing that shit like he's a fan.
Right,
So-
you know what I mean? So that was just
So let me.
my problem with that. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? It was good for him to acknowledge him for everything that I feel like he was telling him that I acknowledge
Because
you, like that.
first of all, he's
But-
from Ghana. I've seen Shatta kneeling down for Daddy Lumba, right? I've seen him even laying down for Abachi Dede. I've seen him come down even recently. This guy Andy Dusty, they had an issue. He met Andy Dusty on the stage. He went on his knees.
No, where that happened though? Where that happened? It happened in Ghana though, right?
Yeah.
There you go. it have been Ghana. That's how I
So
see it.
maybe he's culturally. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Now let me come to Beam. Don't you think that culturally he was trying to let people know that okay, where I'm from, when you want to show much respect to a person, this is how we acknowledge it.
Man, we all know this guy. We all know Shatta Wale, bro. He always want to make the news. I'm not gonna say and be like, oh, that's something that he does, but he always want to sell the news, okay? Because one, he knows that if he does something like that, it's gonna be on the news. His name gonna be out there. Two, with what do you call it, Andy Dusty. That's a whole another settings again. All right, because you knew where you insulted that person from. If you wanna show respect and then played on someone, you're not gonna do it fakely because Andy Dusty, even to now, Andy Dusty be talking about it. He say he knows that whatever he did. Because apart from that, after that day that he did that, he never been to the studio to go make a whole do it again and be like, yo, I'm coming, I'm here, right? To make apology again so people know
Go to
that
Andy Dusty
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Why must
No,
why
you
should
can,
he?
bro. These artists sometimes walk in to surprise them. You know,
And this is Shatta Wale. He doesn't want to do that.
that's what I'm saying. So whatever thing he did on that stage,
Yeah.
right? That day, that moment was all fake and settings. And Andy Dusty even said it himself. He said it. Like, he knows that whatever Saturday he didn't mean it. You feel me? So yeah, we all know Vibes Cartel, right? For me, he's a top. Vibe is a top artist, right? He have a lot of big artists that have introduced him on stage that he didn't even do that. And even he kneeling down, he was trying to get on you. Like, bro,
Saying,
up,
why would you kneel down?
yeah, he's looking at that, bro. Nah,
Well,
come on, man.
because to me, let's say I love Kanye, right? I can defend that guy with everything in me. You understand? In my eyes, I don't see anything wrong with Kanye. Even when the news is saying Kanye do this, Kanye do that, Kanye do that, I still go like, damn, I love this G. Perhaps if I should see Kanye right now, I might do something like that, right? And culturally,
No, but you doing it, right?
Yeah.
Listen, you like let's say
But
you
remember-
you're not a top artist. The difference, right, is a big different. Look, okay, let's say underground artist, right? Had the opportunity and went down to Vibes. It's no news because his underground artist.
so right now the conversation is the pedigree of Shatta Wale.
It's
not making them
because
valid.
Bob rates you. He rates you.
So he already
Right.
the type of
That's why he was
Level.
trying to get him up, bro.
There's a
Get
level
up.
to this. That's why he played at
Get
some
up.
level.
That's why he's trying to get him up. Like, yo,
Right.
get up. You're not
So
on that
when-
level
yeah,
right now.
And you go
You're
back
above
and-
that level.
Yes.
And the Jamaicans, we
Those
all
are
respect
putting-
that Jamaicans. They have
and
that.
you see
They
how
have that
they
gap
came
now.
and
The gap between
performed?
those two things, right?
Right.
Jamaican, they don't. So you gonna tell me Shatta Wale love pop Vibes Cartel more than popcorn?
Yeah.
Or more than Spice?
Well, the popcorn lives with vibes. Perhaps they
Bro,
been
they
around
missed
each
him.
other.
How many years he been in prison?
They visit him. They live in Jamaica.
They visit him by like him coming out like this? Come on.
Well, for me, sincerely, I still don't see anything wrong with that.
Alright,
I
you
see,
know, everybody with their own opinion.
Yeah,
That's like that.
No. This is listen. I think first of all, remember, this is not a slaving. This is a happiness and network entertainment. So I think nobody's asking you to come and kneel down, beg them, or appreciate. They want to see your talent because that is what link you to them. So with the music aspect, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to see a lot of like what you got for them. It's not about telling him he knows you appreciate him. That's why he got you the opportunity to come on the stage. So, you know what I'm saying, with him and all of that. So matter of fact, you just got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to appreciate him, you could do it in the backstage or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he just gave you a little thing to just do. But I mean, to me, I don't know. Everybody and their lifestyle, how they build up.
Yeah, I mean, to me, you should
And
have
then-
just asked him first.
I
Is it
think
okay
it's
for me
not.
to do this
I
on
think
stage?
everybody's how they
Leadership
build up.
backstage.
Yeah,
How
you
they
everything.
No, you should have
they
asked
can
Vibes
maneuver
Cartel.
to get
Oh,
stuff
yo,
done.
is it okay I
And then
can
they
kneel
want
in
to
front
go
of
to
you?
people. That's his
Yep.
style of jeans to get to people or to
But
get
like
up, outside that. So
like
that's what
DJ
it
Solo
is.
said, perhaps he wanted to make the news, and indeed he has made
He
the
have made
news.
the news.
And now people are talking about him. Now guess what? In entertainment, publicity is publicity. There's nothing like bad publicity. You understand?
There you go.
He's in the news. Everybody's talking about him now. Who don't know Shatta will now go Shatta.
The
He
same
made
way,
the ratings and everything.
see,
But
the same
matter
way
of fact-
Stonebwoy didn't come in like that, the December would have ended quietly.
For Stonebwoy. You understand? And
Not just for Stonebwoy, for all of them, just for all of them.
Shatta would have gone to Jamaica, perhaps do whatever thing he needed to do to get to the news, like you said, right? But perhaps the conversation will now be eluded and Stonebwoy will not be in the conversation. Now let's take a break and we'll be back soon. This is Yard Podcast. I go by the name FREDDY. Thank you.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Anoko Shanti Graphics Multimedia Wunyuma Fena Nwanwa. What? Ejuma Papani. Graphic designing and printing Nyuma Vitisa funeral posters, logo designing, event flyers, t-shirt printing and many more. Wasai AF video shooting, directing and editing of video adverts, music video, wedding and events. Shanti Sanya 2D and 3D animation and motion graphic, live streaming services who original live. Whoop one-on-one tuition on graphic designing, video editing, motion graphics and live streaming so Ashanti se oho betro ni nyina mo ate ase ofito jika kokoko e ga keshi e ya de kare ba chon bonu nu hihie ojugba hwehwe Ashanti Graphics awadwami porako estate friend 0541 720 998 Shanti Graphics ana perfection in visuals.
Welcome back to Yard Podcast. It's getting fun out here, but we needed to go for a quick break and we're back. We have now, before we end on that discussion of Vibes Carter and Shatta show, now see, I don't have any problem when people have their opinion on certain things, you understand? But there are certain people in the industry that I see how they, let me use the word antagonize artists, you understand? Because guess what? Like recently, one lady came, spoke all the things he needed to speak about Stonebwoy. Said everything that now see, Stonebwoy is one of the hardest artists I've ever seen in Ghana. Not just Ghana, Africa. That guy has been working and real working, putting in work. But guess what? We have industry people who will come out and say, oh, we're trying to make you a superstar over what, which is not so. You understand?
To that lady?
And it doesn't make sense. You see, the kind of hard work our artists from Africa and Ghana especially are putting in. When we have those who are in places, in certain positions, certain media platforms, are pushing them without talking nonsense. Because certain nonsense, it has to be artists, or it has to be supporters. When fans are arguing about blah blah blah, who is best, who is best, it's normal.
Listen, bro. So this one of these upcoming artists, it was a lady.
Yeah.
She put her
on the spot. Yeah, I saw that interview.
Yeah.
You understand?
She
Because
told her directly that she doesn't know nothing about music.
Let me tell you, that's one thing I love about.
So we have to stand and talk. We have to talk for ourselves.
You understand?
Because all these pundits and all these claiming they are music knowers, they know music.
They know nothing.
They don't know nothing.
Because
it's not like he's sitting down trying to.
You see, when we started this media and podcasting, I begin to appreciate people's hard work, because I now understand that it doesn't take a jack to bring out good stuff.
Now,
it takes hard work, dedication. So these guys are doing everything without record label. Stonebwoy is working without record label. He recently got signed, but he's been doing this from his own pocket, working hard without record label. Samini, Shatta,
even that is not record label. That is for the album.
Oh, it was just for the album.
To push the album. That's what he does. He doesn't have,
so
he doesn't have record label.
Imagine an artist who do all this and people will just sit on national television. Like I have somebody like DJ Slim. Yeah, let me look into this camera. I fuck with that G. I respect that guy so much.
But the kind of things you guys been sitting on national television and radio and all of that, be saying about the artists and all. Yo, it messes things up. You understand? It messes things up for the artists. You understand? You can criticize genuine criticism.
You go on TikTok and everybody just watch it.
No, it's not TikTok. Those guys are in the media.
No, it's just they have it on YouTube. It's YouTube.
No, those guys on media. Those guys on media, and it's not cool. You understand? Now let's move on.
I said, listen. People always sell wrong information to get what do you call it, to get attractive views.
No, I understand all of that.
That's what it is. Right? This now our job as a pundit or podcast or as what do you call it, I don't know the word to use. We're making this job to look easy now, because first it's hard for you to go to a radio station to go have an interview.
Yeah.
But now it's easy. Everybody take
you can create something
camera and then sit down and they
see.
Now even this people making the job easy now, because right now the internet is exploding.
Now, bro, these people we they talk about are people who have been in the game that understand. You see, all I'm trying to say is that Saliman has been in the industry how many years now? He's been working in the industry for long.
She's doing things, bro, because if she knows she's been in the industry for a long time, right? She shouldn't be the one saying all this stuff.
Because that's the conversation we're having right now.
Yeah.
That the media should know how to push the artists. Now, guess what? If you go to the Nigerian artists, right, bro, the kind of things them boys been doing, the kind of society them boys join. If you go to, they have this things called Aye and all of that Viking. But these boys are being protected by the industry. You understand? They are being shown out there like them. These boys are the best. You understand? We have massive talent in Ghana. Trust me, bro. Sometimes I hear some song and I go like, damn. So what's stopping us? You understand? So it's hurtful, you know. All these people that take this opportunity, they do it.
Did you hear anybody saying anything about Vibes Cartel show?
In Jamaica? I don't know.
But then people came out saying stuff about Shatta, right?
Because of our people.
Because see, they're protecting their people.
You understand?
And then they do all the bashing.
That's what I'm saying.
But we Ghanaians, right?
That's what I'm saying.
We don't even care about our artists. We don't care about what they go through to even bring a song out or make a hit. Because last time King Promise was saying something, right? He said, I'm not doing music because I want to get a hit today. Or I want to make a hit song. I'm just doing music true to myself. If you love the song and you listen to the song and you feel it, go with it. But then,
why are you not trying to make a song for a hit?
No, because if you make the song, right? Let's say I do a song, I have a 10 song and I put them up. People are the ones that are gonna choose a hit song. It's not me.
No.
Apart from that, who has the power to decide what is hit song?
Yes.
You understand? Hit song can be made out of anything.
That's what I'm saying.
There are certain songs you might not even know it's gonna be hit.
There are songs that makes sense
and it becomes hit.
There are songs that make sense, right? But it's not a hit song. And there are songs that
I know where my bro is coming from. My bro is coming from.
And then people take it. So I'm saying, we people, the people that listen to the songs, right? They are the one that make songs hit. Because there's a lot of hit songs, right?
Yeah.
But then people wait. Okay?
Yeah, and I know where my bro.
So you have to put it out there so they could.
That's what I'm saying.
My brother is trying to say that. You know what? Sometimes people we have this media people who sit on radio, who sit on TV, and all they say is that, oh, this song is not a hit. You people cannot make it song. You people cannot make it song.
Stonebwoy did his song, right?
Recently, there's a video. We go to producer, play this video. There's a Nigerian girl who went to Nigerian club. She went to Nigeria. She was in America, went to Nigeria. And she said when she went to all the clubs in Nigeria, there wasn't a single house international music that was played in no Nigerian club. All this dirty December. But she said she came to Ghana and they were playing foreign songs in the clubs.
Bad news.
And these are the people again come and sit on radio. He said some of the songs he had in Nigeria was crap, but it was still played.
Yeah, because they have to.
And they were hyping the songs.
But don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Take it back, because you I don't know if you've really been to Ghana, to some spot in Ghana. I'm not talking about really the clubs though. When you talk about Ghana, Ghana is not only in Accra or maybe just sector of Accra. It's a whole country, right? So you could have a lot of people in the other spot. They never know what is hip hop. But they listen to Ghana music, and they don't. And the only time they hear hip hop music is
No, this is not even. We're not even discussing the genre.
No, we understand
which is the hip hop. We understand what you're saying. But listen, let me tell you. Let me explain this. Let me explain this so you can get where we're coming from, right? Let's say if you come to when it comes to Dirty December and bringing people from the diaspora, normally it's in Accra, it's in Takrady, it's in Kumasi, it's in. Oh, we have certain spots.
There you go.
You understand? Now I'm coming. I'm not saying they don't play Ghana music. Right? We're not talking they don't play Ghana music. But how we hail Ghanaian music is not properly protected the way our people counterparts from Nigeria.
It's protected. Let me tell you this. It is. The only thing is not protected is only when they try to break through the international. Because when you go to Ghana music is really played.
Of course, nobody is disputing the fact that
protected. When you say protected,
all those say you bought Ghana, but so who Ghana now take foreign songs stations in Burna. What's out to my songs?
But you go to different countries and you go like that.
Any underground artist for money here because you better boy ever say about Stonebwoy, you about Shatta. One said you better boy a film buy. Boy, now my piano anymore. It doesn't make sense.
No,
but who Nigeria won't?
They don't play Ghana songs. If the Stonebwoy went for media tour in Nigeria,
I'm born in
no, that's it. That's it. And we have to. Nobody say it's wrong for that, right? Martha. Nobody said what they're doing is wrong. They are protecting their own. They want to push their own. It's an agenda. Kenneth's music. You see, Kenneth's music. Shout out to Kenneth's music, the CEO of Kenneth's music. He said it got to a point, Nigerians. He said it got to a point, PDD and all them people were coming to Nigeria to be paid more money. So Kenneth's music and the media people sat down and they said, nah, we need to create our own stars in Nigeria. So how do we create our own stars? You see, the people are consumers of music. You understand? What you feed people, they don't have a choice. What you play on the TV, what you play on the radio is what they consume. Right?
Let me not catch you, right? Let's not even do it about music, right? Let's go with our entertainment, the movie industry.
Yeah.
That's what we did, and we sabotaged our own Ghana.
Ghana
movie.
That's the problem.
Because we were just showing Indian movies, Chinese movies, Nigerian movies, and even for we, right? The Nigerians came to Ghana
to learn
to make movie and then to understand what it takes to make movie because Nigeria wasn't even doing that movie that we were doing. When we started,
Nigerians is doing movie though.
No. They came to Ghana to make to do movie with us, and then they get everything from here.
They came to a different location where they came.
No. He's not talking about the location.
I'm telling
locations
you, even with music,
Ghana and Nigeria, we have trade for a long time. So,
but who was it? So
I think
in the past 50 years,
most of Nigerians and Nigerians were more back in the days. To my opinion, until somebody showed me a fact and stuff like that. Until I think back in the day, in the 70s and 80s and 60s and 60s, Nigerians was popping. You know what I'm saying? Nigerians was making a whole lot of things. Well, Ghanaians was going there to make
it's all the way around.
Are you sure?
But
because I was born. Listen, where's the camera?
Hold on for a second, yes, bro. This is the Yard Podcast. We love to educate ourselves. We're having a conversation and we're educating ourselves so that we get to know the history of Africa, especially the rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana. I'm glad my brother went there. So my brother, before you continue, let me do this explanation so that we continue this conversation.
Let people know that if we wrong, they can right.
Let's have this question. Shout out to all Nigerian brothers watching. You can put your comments everywhere. Let's have a conversation. We're educating ourselves, yeah? So let me tell you this. We had a president called Echampon. And during Echampon's time, Echampon decided that they are going to take over certain businesses in Ghana, all foreign businesses in Ghana, including most of them were called Nigerian businesses. You understand? And so most of them, they sacked them. They sacked them. Actually, basically, they sacked all the foreigners, including the Nigerians, and they went back to their hometown. So when the business people went back and they established themselves, that is when Ghanaians also decided to go there to do business. So they decided to retaliate what Echampon did to us. So we did them first. So now guess what? It means that we were there doing stuff in a big place. They were coming to us to come learn the stuff. Then we sacked them. Then they went. And then they decided to do. That is what brought the 83 come, because DS was around 82, 81. You understand? A champion's time was around 60 something. So it was such a retaliation that they did. So basically, we were already popular. We had independence before Nigeria had independence.
Okay.
And the funny thing that
in this case, so how do you wanna take it back? Like, say, in South Nigeria and Ghana want to get independence first.
Ghana gained independence first. Nigeria had independence after 1969 or so. We had our independence 1957. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Nigeria in 1961 or so. 1969.
Now, boom. Check this out.
Yeah.
Before independence, what was going on between Ghana and Nigeria? Who was really?
Now, okay, so now if we're having that conversation, then we have to go back because
that's
Ghana and Nigeria, Ghana and Nigeria never had a rivalry.
I'm not talking about rivalry.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking.
And we don't even have a rivalry.
are we talking about music or what are we talking about?
I'm talking about music is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about back in the days, because first of all, before independence, which country, Ghana and Nigeria, which country did they have music that trending?
It's always been Ghana.
Always been Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always been Ghana.
Right now,
You understand?
unless I'll go back, I'll make it like since last 10 years, since last 10 years, and then this past 5 years. Right now, I can tell that it's been like Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
That one is a fact.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
But then when you go back,
Yeah.
2000s, when we started doing Azonto,
Oh,
where did they learn it from? And then P-Square started doing all that, and then they started. So
Even in the 90s, that started like.
yeah, that's where it started from the 90s.
Yeah,
And remember the 90s.
Fela had to come to Ghana, come and stay with some of Ghana, OCBC and all of that.
Yes, that's what I was about to mention.
I had to go back.
OCBC they were performing in Nigeria.
Yep.
They'd be going to Nigeria to perform and come back to Ghana. So that was the thing. We're not saying that Nigeria no.
Yo,
Of course, Nigeria
they be hard working. You
the
understand?
thing is that right now, if you're talking about right now, come on, I can't mention.
And all the conversation we are trying to,
Even if we have top artists, I still can't mention.
and the conversation we are having is that they were able to succeed because they began to protect their artists and push them to another level.
That's what we're trying to say.
So we are trying to say is that the fans should be fans, but those who have the power to be in the media and
They should be the one pushing.
they should be able to protect them.
And protecting our artists.
Protect them.
And the music.
You understand?
I think my philosophy is this is what I could say. For Nigerians already made, for where I'm from and Ghana and everything, we could all, what I could say is mostly the artists, the industry is big in Ghana, right? But the artists themselves, right? They have to really discipline themselves, because to make a music, to sit down to write a music, for somebody to support you, I'm not talking about fans. Like, let's say me and you doing music, or I'm doing music, or he doing it, and all of that, and let's say you, your brother, or you see him, you put your demo, and you rolling with him, and you doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like mostly, to make the Ghana industry to go on, music, they could do music, but mostly the artists got to be disciplined themselves in how the vintage themselves in how they approach, because too much of money or trying to think like you're gonna explore in the world right away with your music, you're not gonna get it, because you don't have the fundamental. I'm talking about Ghana people. I'm not talking about.
Before I let my brother continue, we just finished with the part 1. You have to watch the part 2 of it next week, and we'll continue on the topics that we're having right now. The studio is buzzed, but producer has been telling me that time is almost up, and we need to go watch the part 2 of it. We're not done here, we'll continue, but watch the part 2 of it. I go by the name FREDDY. I did this with my brother Machiavelli, the champion African with attitude, the host of African with attitude. I'm here with my brother DJ Solo, the host of Ya Spain right here on Ya TV, and I'm here with the CEO of Tree Nation, the man who holds a record label and the studio record right here in New York, and I go by the name FREDDY, and this is Ya Podcast. Thank you for watching.
Audio Jungle.